Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Laneside Reviews, and on this episode we're going to be looking at Brunswick's latest brainchild, the Mastermind Genius. Alright guys, so welcome back. As always, I am Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter, and as we said, we're going to be looking at the new Mastermind Genius from Brunswick. Now, when Brunswick busted out the bigger brains for the original Mastermind, it was a hook monster. It hooked from every part of the lane, mid lane, back, front, it didn't matter. Well, now they've brought us a new reaction with their new hybrid cover stock. Now, a lot of people look at it and they think it's actually a pearlized cover stock, but it's not. This is a hybrid cover stock. A little bit different. It's one of the newer things in the industry. Now, they put this new hybrid cover stock on the original Mastermind to create a brand new reaction that I think did really well.
When we were down in the winter swing, we got to see players like Sean Rash use this ball in various different angles to attack the lane. It didn't overreact from the outside, and they could move inside and give it a little extra hand.
Yeah, so why don't we see how it's drilled up, and we'll take you lane side and see how it's stacked up. Okay, so here we have Tom Christu, our guest bowler for this ball. He is our high-speed, lower rev player.
Yeah. He's bowling on the KEGEL Main Street oil pattern.
Now, Tom was kind of interested in this ball because it's the hybrid cover stock. It's not one that he's had a chance to throw before.
Yeah.
Usually he throws a lot of dull equipment, but has enjoyed some of the other ones that he's gotten to try lately with us.
Yeah.
Now, this ball, for him, allowed him to play a little bit farther out, have a little bit more versatility with it, and play in the dry, which is something that he doesn't often get to do because he plays more of a direct line.
Yeah. You can see he's wheeling it just like he normally does, and it's just coming back nice for him. Gets down lane clean. It's very clean ball.
Yeah, it definitely, one of the remarks that I've said and I've heard a lot is it's almost like when it gets to the break point, it kind of almost like it goes into slow motion and revs up as it hits the dry.
Exactly, yeah.
So, which is good for a player like Tom. Now we have Wayne coming up here. He's our low-speed, low-rev player. Now he had to move way far inside. Because his speed is lower, the ball tends to be a lot stronger when it gets to the dry. So he had to move in and tighten his angle up a lot.
He's almost playing like a tip shot kind of thing, where he's just kind of playing it out to 17 and letting it come back in. Yeah, he was enjoying the ball. This is, once again, a different line for him. He doesn't get to normally play a shot like this.
Yeah, you can see he's getting a lot of pin action off of it. It's not losing energy. It's definitely getting the spray down there. I think those first 3 strikes here have been real rack shakers. That one was a little bit farther out. Still makes it back, though. Even with his lack of speed, that he can still bounce it back in.
Yeah, it's got, like I said, it gets down there, and because it gets down so smoothly, it doesn't use the energy up, and it just keeps it for the back end.
Boom.
Yep.
See the rack just split like a banana.
Apart. Yeah.
All right, next up we've got Scoops throwing it.
Now I went back out to pretty much my bread and butter line to play this ball.
Look at that bird dog off the sideboard. A lot of energy down lane.
Yeah, a lot of energy for the carry. Like Rob said, it just seems to get to the break point and hang a little bit. You can see. That was a good one. That rolled in nice. I got a little deeper in that one. I think I had to. I found that I had to come in and play a little tighter with it. Yeah, see, I moved in a little bit there. Yeah, that's a lot better. Hit high. I found that when I was hitting high, it was carrying a lot better for me.
So this is another one of those, like we were saying, you haven't played a lot with the hybrid cover stocks.
No.
So this was a much different look for you.
Yeah, it was definitely a different reaction than I'm used to.
Got one more here from Mr. Scoops. He doesn't disappoint, throws it a little wider, boom, charging back to the pocket. And then we're going to finish off with me, Rob. Alright, so I found this ball interesting. I got to play deep, and you can see when I was talking about how it seems to rev up off the spot. As I got down to the hash markers there, it almost looks like it doubles or triples in rev rate.
Yeah.
Now that's usually, you see that in a high RG ball. It doesn't rev up till later in the lane.
Yeah.
But boy, look at it. You just suddenly, boom.
When it makes that turn, it's grabbing and going. Like, for sure.
Now, I moved in and was playing, I think I was standing about 47, sliding in at about 30. I was playing it to create angle, to project it down lane. Because I found that this ball did react very strongly off of the breakpoint once it got to the dry. So I had to make sure that I could project it down lane far enough so that I could keep it in the pocket. Look at that. Oh! That was a 9-pin from behind. That's a lot of energy.
Yeah.
You got one more here for me. This is kind of my bread and butter, being able to swing it. Nice thing was, it didn't matter how hard I tugged it, how hard I revved it, it still reacted the exact same way.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so that about wraps it up for our look at the green matter known as the Mastermind Genius. If you like what you saw today and want to find out more information, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Laneside Reviews.
And you can follow us on Twitter at Laneside Reviews. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
So until next time, guys, we'll see you Laneside. This program is sponsored by Brunswick Bowling. Turbo driven to bowl for all the quad 2 inserts and interchangeable thumb assemblies we use in all of our equipment. The Row Zone Bowling Store, located inside the Brunswick Zone, Mississauga, for all your pro shop needs. Dexter Shoes for the Dexter SST8s. And Bowlerama for supplying all the lanes we film on.